Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for joining me. Susan Timchak here, also known as Stampin' Sue Creates. And I knew as soon as I started talking, I was going to have to cough. Murphy's Law. Dory is also here to join us. And if you've just heard that little meow, that was her. Today I am doing a unboxing. So many of you may know I am an independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. I've been with them for the past 20 years and loving every single minute of it. So we have a brand new mini machine that came out. So many of you know how much I love our new Stampin' Emboss and die cut machine. Well, now that machine has had a baby and it arrived yesterday. I was busy yesterday. You know how when you get focused on making something, and I don't know if any of you are like me, but when I find something that I make and it turns out, I want to make a ton of them. So I was making some embroidered fleece hats, some embroidered, some not. And I guess that was not dry, that ink. And I got, oh no, it was not dry. Look at that. I got involved with that. Let me see if I have something to wipe that on. Otherwise, oh well, I'll just be like a little blue woman, right? So, try some hand sanitizer. So anyhow, the box came yesterday. This is something brand new. Oh, hand sanitizer. Look at that. Oh, it's making a little bit of a mess, but I'll wipe it on my jeans. Oh, it's spreading around. So anyhow, let me go back to why we're here. Stampin' Up! Came out with a brand new mini die cut machine. And it's not yet, there we go. Look at that. You go, hand sanitizer. Not only does it help protect from coronavirus, it takes off permanent blue marker when it's not dry. So this is not yet available for customers. It will be available for customers in January. But being a demonstrator, we were able to place a pre-order. So, note to self. If you place an order with Stampin' Up, they have different types of shipping methods. They have your standard, they have your overnight, 1, 2, 3 days. So I thought, oh, I'm going to do 3 days. I'm not in a real hurry, but I don't want to spend a lot of money. Well, it was only $10. And you know what? You get what you pay for. So what I found out, I ordered this on December 1st, and it arrived yesterday, the 4th, which isn't so bad. I think they had these ready to ship out. But the rest of my order didn't even get here yet. It's not getting here till next week. Reason being, I find out, the 3-day shipping means that they receive your order, and from when they pack it and get it ready for shipping and it goes to UPS guarantees in 3 days. That's not saying you're going to get your order in 3 days. So for $10, whatever. So I did get this with 3-day shipping, and I'm all right with that. Because we're having a team meeting tomorrow, and I wanted to take this to show everyone what it was like in case they didn't do the 3-day $10 additional shipping. Okay, so we have a mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss quick start guide, and these are all the plates that come with it. We have this nice little creative egg crate. If anybody has any ideas of what to do with this, I don't know. It reminds me of like something that would hold tacos as you're filling them, but it has, a thing in the center. Okay, so look how well packaged it is. This huge box, and here we have this little baby inside. Let me put that aside. So I wanted to do this video yesterday, but because the fact that I got involved in making all those fleece hats and cutting out a whole bunch of them and embroidering some of them and not, oh my gosh, this is like nothing. It didn't happen. So today is Saturday, December 5th, 2020, and I hope you're having a good day. Have to be careful with the bag, with the cat. Let me stand up because I'm not sure if you're seeing. I can move you down a little bit. Hold on. I was just worried because the box, let me move you down. The box was like so big, I didn't want it to be like right there in your face. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, here's the machine. Oh my gosh, this is like so lightweight. And it's made by Stampin' Up. And it's not electronic. So, you know, in the midst that your power goes out, you're still able to craft via flashlight. So the handle's already attached as opposed to the standard one. Now let me grab my standard ones. My fleece hats are piled on top of it. Okay. So I'm going to have to move you back up again so you can get the whole visual. Hold on a sec. Whoop, there we go. Okay, so here they are. Here's the mama, and here's the baby. Can you see the difference in size? But look at, they're so matchy-matchy, aren't they? So when you open up the big one, you get that footprint. When you open up the little one, you get that footprint. So you can kind of, let me just see. It's hard for me to get them both in here. Let's try to do this. Let me lift up the handle so you can get a visual. So you could kind of see, you know, how much of a difference it makes. It's a lot smaller. Do I have a ruler nearby? Oh, let me use my little quilting square. Comes in handy. Okay, let's see how this goes. So it is about 3 3/4 wide, the plate on it. And it goes about, how do you use this ruler? Oh my gosh, I'm terrible with this. Okay, so I want to say that that is like 5. So from there, maybe 9 inches. Let me put Mama back. Okay, let me put her there. Well, now here comes the dog to say, what's all that racket up there? But it's so lightweight. Oh my gosh, if you struggle, I'll move you back down again. If you struggle, not that the other one is that heavy, because it truly is not. But if you struggle sometimes with, you know, maybe you're going to a crop, excuse me, someday eventually we'll be going back out of the house again and crafting. Or maybe you want to, you know, your craft room is either downstairs or upstairs and you want to go on a different floor. This one is so easy to move. Now, the only problem with this is that, of course, it will not fit our standard cutting dies and embossing folders. So just keep that in mind. So let's see what we get inside here. Now, hail, hail, the gang's all here now. We have Dory. Where'd you go, Dory? And we have Rory. Well, her name's really Aurora, but I call her Dory and Rory. So, yeah, they're in here sniffing around, saying, what you got in a new box? Let me check it out. You know how cats are in new boxes? Anyway, I've had too much coffee this morning. So, mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss. So this is a quick start guide, which I don't really think I need it, but for those of you that may be brand new, okay, so this is a different language than English. It's in French, all the different Englishes. Yeah, all the different languages, not Englishes. So this tells you important information, what's inside the box. There is a 3-year warranty, a limited warranty on it. So it shows you how to use it, to fold it up, how to care for it. And yeah, that's a mini little quick start guide. I guess that's why it's called quick start, right? So here it comes with all of your plates. So this is your base plate. And what I like about this is that it gives you the instruction on it. So base die cutting edge down. So it shows you your little sandwich. So you're going to use that one. And then they're all numbered. So, and ooh, nothing like nice new plates. So these are number 2. These are your cutting plates. They would go on top. So if you were cutting out something, you would have your base, you would put your clear plate, you would put your cardstock and your die, and then you would put this over the top, correct? Yes, correct. I had to double check myself because it seemed a little tight. Oh no, it doesn't. It goes through nice and smooth. So see, but you would have your item in there. But look at that. Oh, she's a beauty. Well, maybe it's a she. Now, if you were going to use plate 3, This is the embossing folder plate. So with this one, you would use your base plate. You would put your folder in here. Make sure you put your hinge first. So say this was my hinge. You know, your embossing folder would open like this. Put this part in first, because if you put this part in first, sometimes a little bubble of air would get in there and it'll crack your hinge. And that has happened. But all I did was I used some washi tape to put it back. It didn't crack right off for me. I don't know, someone was using it and they didn't hear those instructions. But use some tape or washi tape. So you'd put in your embossing folder, and we have little mini embossing folders too that will work with this. And your cardstock inside and plate number 3 on top. And then of course this, you know, doesn't go through properly because it needs the thickness of the folder. So that's number 3. Now, number 4 is, this is for embossing folders that are, I believe, the 3D ones. Number 4, because this one is a little thinner. Can you see the difference? So we have 3D embossing folders and we have our standard embossing folders. So if you're using the thicker embossing folder, you want to use a thinner plate. So you would just make your sandwich the same way with number 1. You would put your folder and your cardstock inside and number 4 on top and then crank it all through. So I think this is fabulous. So we should try something, right? Yes, we shall. Let me grab a piece of cardstock. Now remember, you need a smaller piece of cardstock. Sorry, I'm reaching down. Let's see. Okay, we'll trim this one down. And we're gonna break in this baby. So let's see. If I do 3.5. Okay, 3.5 fits perfectly. All right. Let me grab a die. They are right here behind me in my bins. I organized my bins. So I just grabbed this one. This is the mini curvy keepsake box. And it has these cute little dies in here. So you can use a lot of your dies as long as they'll fit, you know, if they're not wider than 3.5. So let me get a couple of these. Okay, so let's make our sandwich. I'm very excited. Can you tell? All right, so we need our base plate, number 1. And we will need a cutting plate. Now what I like to do is I like to leave one cutting plate that I cut on all the time and one that I don't. So then when, you know, this one gets used a lot, then I'll get a new pack of them and you can purchase them separately. And this one I would dispose of. And then this one would become my cutting plate and a brand new one on top. Now what I do recommend when you're using your cutting plates, flip them. You know, keep flipping them and you'll be able to tell because they have, you know, the Stampin' Up! Logo and the number 2 on them. And what I found is, I'll show you my ones for my big baby. And I mean, I use these a lot. I found that they don't, I mean, they're still going to warp a little. Oh gosh. But they don't warp as much. Now here is the cutting plate that I do all my cutting on. And you could see there was a lot of cutting. But if you, let me see if you could see that. If you notice, there's not really much of a bow in the plates, right? This one a little more because that's the cutting one. But this is the one I use on the top. But I mean, it's really holding up well. I know they had some issues with the magnetic plate. They pulled that off the shelf. They're no longer selling that. And if you did purchase that, you will be getting a coupon for replacement for that. You'll get a, I believe it was I think it was $25. So they'll be sending you a $25 coupon as a credit for that. Okay, so just a few little tidbits there in case you were not aware. So look at this. You can put all these cute little dies on here. Sorry, I don't think I'm getting sick. I think it's just like a post-nasal drip allergy kind of thing. Look at how many of these cute little dies I can put on here. So sometimes you just don't want to pull out the big baby, and this one is perfect. You can keep this right on your desk even. Unless you're, I'm going to put, look, I'm going to put all of these on here if I can fit them all. And you can just put this on your desk. Not that the other one takes up a lot of room, not like our previous Big Shot that we used to sell that we no longer do because now Stampin' Up! Makes their own embossing machines. Okay, here we go. Ready? You are witnessing this firsthand. Bum, 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 bum. And just going nice and slow. Oh, all right. Let's move her out of the way. And let's see how we did. Ooh, look at that. All right, here's our dies. Oh my gosh, look at the beautiful job it did. Look at all these. Now I'm all set with my, I want to say green granny, but granny green. No, is it called? What is it called? Green granny, granny green. Oh, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. But look at how they all came out. One swoop. Even this really fine, delicate one. Oh my gosh. Green apple. Wait, hold on. I need... Ooh, stuck. Granny apple green. Ah! Granny apple green. Oh, I'm telling you, it's too early for me. But even this fine, intricate one with one swoop. Look at that. So I'm telling you, this is a magical little machine. And I know there's a lot of machines out there. Depending on what you have, you may already have one. I have multiple machines as well. I do also have an electronic one, which I'm not promoting. But sometimes, you know, I have arthritis. And if I have to do a lot of cutting, I will pull that out, but it's a pain because you have to plug it in. You got to find a plug, first of all, that's not, you know, already loaded up if you're like me. And then you have to drag it out, all the different plates. They're not numbered. You don't know what is what. You don't know, you know, what you're doing. There's a nice little scrap. Look at nice little stencils too, right? And you just don't want to go through that aggravation. So this, oh my gosh, this is the bomb. Let me grab all the plates. And I think I'm going to sew up a little bag for it because I think it needs to have its own little tote bag. Don't you think so? I do. So anyhow, this is the new mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine by Stampin' Up! If you would like to join my team of demonstrators and maybe do your own little personal shopping and receive a discount on your purchases, you can sign up through my online store at stampinsucreates.stampinup.net. I will put that link down below in the comments. You can join my team of sweet bee stampers, and you can pre-order this month of December and get it before anyone else. And this item can be included in your kit. Our kit is only $99, and you get to choose $125 worth of product of your choice. And this could be something that you choose. How exciting is that? Plus, you also can purchase from the upcoming celebration along with the mini catalog that starts in January before anybody else can. What a great time to be a part of Stampin' Up! And just in time for the new year. Makes a great gift, so call your significant others, friends, family, tell them, hey, give me some cash this year. And you know what? Give it to me now so I can take advantage of this great offer from Stampin' Up! And join the Sweet Bee Stampers. But if not, you know, I truly understand that might not be the right time for you. It's difficult times for everyone. But by being a part of the Stampin' Up! Family, you can start creating your own business or do your own personal shopping and save yourself some money, and then just invite some friends and family, do some virtual online events, and pay for your kit and make a little bit of extra spending money, which we all need that now, right? So anyhow, feel free to reach out to me if you'd like more information on becoming a part of the Stampin' Up! Family and or purchasing from any of our catalogs, which can all be found online right through my online store. So thank you so very much for taking time out of your busy schedule to spend a little bit with me. And be sure to hit the subscribe button, ring the little notification bell next to that, and then you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Thanks so much. I hope you have a great day, a wonderful weekend, and we will see you back here again real soon. Bye for now.